The Pentagon has confirmed that US and Russia have agreed to re-establish high-level military dialogue. The move comes on a day when the last Russia-US nuclear arms control treaty comes to an end.
The United States and Russia have agreed to re-establish high-level military-to-military dialogue just hours after the expiry of the last treaty limiting their nuclear arsenals. The US Military European Command said, maintaining dialogue between armed forces is crucial for global stability, transparency and de-escalation, especially at a time of heightened strategic tensions. February 5 marks an important date in US-Russia relations as the last remaining nuclear weapon control treaty between the two nations expired. The expiry of treaty raised fresh fears of a renewed global arms race. UN Secretary General warned that expiry marks a grave moment for global peace and urged the US and Russia to urgently negotiate a successor framework. The UN chief said that this dissolution of decades of achievement could not come at a worse time, emphasizing that the risk of a nuclear weapon being used is the highest in decades. China's foreign ministry also voiced concern over the treaty's end, but ruled out joining nuclear disarmament talks at this stage.
The international community is widely concerned that its expiration will have a negative impact on the international arms control system and the global nuclear order. China's nuclear capabilities are of a total different scale as those of the United States and Russia.
However, Moscow assured that it would continue to act responsibly on strategic nuclear stability. Now let's take a look at the Strategic Arms Reduction Treaty. The first Strategic Arms Reduction Treaty, or START, was signed in 1991 by the US and then Soviet Union, limiting each side to no more than 6,000 nuclear warheads. It was followed by the new START Treaty, signed in 2010 in Prague by Washington and Moscow. The agreement capped deployed strategic nuclear warheads at 1,550 each, limited launchers and heavy bombers to 800, and allowed mutual inspections to verify compliance. The treaty was extended in 2021 for 5 years, a term that has now ended. As the US, Russia and China race to develop hypersonic missiles capable of extreme speeds and evasive maneuvers, the end of New START leaves the world's biggest nuclear powers without limits on their strategic arsenals, deepening global security concerns. Triparti's report for DD India.